is Demetrius Ja Morant at number 13. Oddly enough, he missed his number by one number. He's 13. And I'm gonna just ask y'all, what do y'all expect from Ja Morant this year?
It sucks because we just said that MVP could be Wemby, but I think it could be Ja. I think it'll be Ja Wemby, but I think Ja Morant is on a revenge tour. I think that we have one of the better rosters that we've had in a minute health-wise. Health-wise, I think the Grizz got a very underrated roster. And we were able to see a lot of younger players step into their own and hopefully step into a role that they'd be comfortable with. But it all starts with Ja Morant. It starts with our leader. And like I say, he's seen everybody. He see us making this list and putting Luka on before him. He see us with Shea, with Ant-Man, who the last time they went against each other in the playoffs, Ja Morant beat him. We seen him. I put Steph Curry over him still, but that'll change over the season. I put Devin Booker over him. Like we see him. So the thing is, are you gonna step up, Ja? Step up, you're gonna easily be in the top 10 easy for us next year and won't even be 10. But I got him winning MVP.
What'd you say I'm at two? What number?
I had him at 14.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably all around the same ballpark. I had him at 16. Savage. What you
I had him higher than that. I had him at 7. I got him at 7.
Not 17.
So you already got him in top 10.
Yeah, I got him top 10. Yep.
Yeah, so I just if I feel like the Grizzlies, in order to make the playoffs, because they should be in the playoffs, not to play in, to make it playoffs, he has to be this great. Him and Triple J have to be this great. And when you got a 7-4 dude setting the screen like that,
yes, sir.
It's absolute. They didn't have that last season. And he still went and scored a tremendous amount of points. I think out of the 8 games, they won like 6 or 7 immediately on his comeback.
Shit, game 1 was crazy.
and to think about that, right? Put that really in perspective. This is mid-season, so to speak. After 25 games, whatever game shape he's in,
crazy. Did
this in 8 games? Come on now. Give me a whole season, and he will probably bump up. I don't know about we'll have real conversation next week because I still got my notes about what I got to say. So I still got my notes. But I do believe Ja Morant is definitely a top 15 player going into next season and will show us that. MVP, maybe. Third team I get another player I believe will be at least all NBA. Finally, third team.
Finally.
Is where I was put him because it's hard to put some other players away from him. So I'll keep it at that. I'll let Mr. Number 7 go ahead.
Yeah, 7 pretty high.
Man. I guess for me it's not because it's kind of like when you raising your child and you know the values that you've instilled in them, you know the mistakes they've made, you know the corrections you've told them to do. And then as a parent, especially when you're a good parent that has like a good neighborhood, everything going on, when it comes time to redeem yourself, you expect it as a parent to happen. And of course, it's injuries as a part of it. Ja has to learn to protect himself, which I think he will. I don't think we'll see like super duper athletic stuff as much anymore, but we're gonna see the intelligence. What's going on upstairs with Ja Morant on the court, who's always been a very intelligent player on the court. And I expect Ja Morant to elevate this Grizzlies roster to heights that we have not seen. Not necessarily in terms of like the ranking, but in terms of what we see on the court, especially when it comes playoff time. I'm expecting him to be a top 10 player, top 7 player in this case. I think he's better than every other point guard in the league aside from Luka Doncic. I think that's very clear from other people. The SGA thing is cute in my opinion. He's a great player. Honestly. I ain't gonna. I think I had. Well, I'll talk about next week with SGA. But the thing is cute. But I mean, he's going to remind people exactly who the fuck he is next season. And I expect that. It's not like I'm hoping. I expect that. And if it doesn't happen, then we got a problem. Something wrong happened, whether it's like the injuries or something else that's extracurricular happened. It's like, no.
I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me.
So yeah, like there is no other distractions. It shouldn't be. The only thing that should mess him up if it does, God forbid, with the injuries. And I don't think that's gonna happen next year. I think I hope that we have good injury luck. I can't say we will. I hope we have good injury luck. If we do, if there's no problem with injuries with Ja Morant, if number 12 plays, there is no worry. I don't care who hurt. It can be Jaren hurt. It can be Bang hurt. If you got 12 and you got that big dude setting screens for you, I think we'll be good.